Today's devotional is by Roger Ward. Isaiah 9:2. The people walking in darkness have seen a great light. On those living in the land of deep darkness, a light has dawned. One of the bright spots in this last very dark year was tuning in for Andy at 5. One of my friends even wrote a song about this. When COVID was so unknown, we basically huddled together around our TVs and radios to listen for some hopeful news from the governor. The prophet Isaiah gets to a similar point in chapters 8 and 9, especially 9. In his day, there were mounting threats from the nations, and Israel was in hopeless peril. People looked for help everywhere, even consulting mediums. Why consult the dead on behalf of the living, he quips. God himself has a good news for Israel, and from a strange location, Galilee. From the depths of darkness, where you least expect it, God sends the word that our hopes and fears have been heard and God is responding. What is this word? That salvation for the community is coming, despite every appearance of the opposite. The dawning light is that God remembers Israel and is going to end all violence and oppression. In our terms, this means that our political, health, and moral challenges are no match for God, and God will secure this promise by sending a child who will be the focus of this work. We are still in a time of darkness. In fact, we will be until the promises of God coming peace occupies all our minds and hearts together. There is the dawn, the light of Christ coming to us in each new day. How we live into that light is our work of faith. And just as it was for Israel in Isaiah's time, our faith requires us to see the world in all its scariness, but trust that God is reaching out to us with a hopeful word.